all I want to do. See you turn into a giant woman.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Alright. So yeah, this is Giant Woman. I love that title.
Yep. It comes with a song, too.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of Steven.
So yeah, this is our introduction to a very important matter in the show called fusing. And fusions as well.
Yep.
So apparently in the show, and I love this concept by the way, when two gems get together, I guess they have to sort of be like friends and whatnot, or partners and all that. But you have to form a dance. It's your own interpretive dance.
They need to form a way to be in sync with each other.
They have to be stable as well, otherwise it's not going to work.
Right.
So they have to do an interpretive dance. It's their own personal dance, like Pearl is ballet and Amethyst is a little more
clubbish.
Stanky. She just starts. I don't know how they got away with that, but okay. So the two of them have to dance together.
Because it's Amethyst. That's how they got away with it.
Because it's Amethyst. The gems will glow, and then they form together, and they become one being.
Yep.
And I love this concept because I love the idea of two beings forming together to become one, and I don't know if it's both minds or if the minds become one as well and it just becomes an entirely different person, or if it's just like the mesh of both these minds. What do you think?
It's hard to say because it's two people becoming one, and it raises more questions than it really answers when the fusion is complete.
We get to know more about fusing later on because there are other episodes that I'm going to get to that actually explain it further, and I have my own personal theories on them. But for now, what we've seen is just an example of...
Right. It's the first example of two gems fusing together where we have Amethyst and Pearl, who clearly never get along.
Are not good opposites. No, so
they're pretty much opposites. So
in order for a successful fusion to work, they have to be, well, like I said, stable, but they also have to in sync, stable, and they have to get along. They have to. It's like Pacific. If you've ever seen Pacific Rim,
yeah,
they have to merge both minds together to make this giant robot work.
Yep.
And they both
have to be compatible. They have to be in sync. They have to work together in order to make this giant thing.
And even though they're exact opposites, the fusion they make, which is named Opal, by the way, is really amazing. I love the design of Opal. She looks like I don't know. I'm not a successful. I don't know much about Hinduism and religion and stuff. But she kind of reminds me of like Ganesh or Vishnu or any of those types of gods. It's the arms, the 6 arms, the both gem. Well, I think weren't they? No, it was 4. It was 4.
It was 4.
It was 4. The 4 arms. 2 gems located on the chest and on the forehead. So you got 2 of the few chakras located on here. And yeah, and she's purple and green. She's
light purple because white pearl and purple amethyst.
Mm-hmm. And she's voiced by Amy Mann, which I found out of.
Amy Mann?
Amy Mann is a successful singer from the 80s and the 90s. Have you ever heard of Till Tuesday? She did the songs for some of my favorite movies. For what my favorite movie of all time is Magnolia. She did the songs for that. So, and I only know her because of that. I listen to that soundtrack all the time. I didn't know it was her until I looked it up on IMDb, and then I watched the episode again, and I heard it. So I compared it to a song I liked, and then I heard her do the "All I Wanna Do Is See You Turn." That's Amy Mann, which is awesome. It's good. It's great to hear her voice again, even if it's just for a little bit. Because she doesn't have that many lines. She's just like for like 7 seconds worth of dialogue.
Yep. Telling Steven to stay put and to assure him that it's still
her, which is also awesome.
Well,
so
technically it's them, but
yeah, because I guess that answers my question. It's not an entirely different person because the memories are still there.
Yep, the memories, the thoughts and emotions and so on and so forth.
So yeah,
Though not all of them would really be in sync, I'm guessing, but they have to stay focused, otherwise the fusion falls apart.
Mm-hmm. Also, if somebody ate a hot dog, whose stomach would it go into? Or probably Amethyst, because she's the only one that eats.
Yeah.
But wait, if Amethyst wants to eat the hot dog, but the Pearl side of her doesn't want to, she'll unfuse. Yeah, she'll just unfuse. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, basically.
Otherwise, it would just be internal arguing, and that never works out.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Just like Opal beating the crap out of each other because she doesn't want to eat or something.
No, let me eat it. It's no. Why do you care? Because I hate the taste. Oh, if Steven heard that, don't you dare tell him.
Let's just be, and you can kind of tell. Maybe you can tell who's talking, even though it's the same voice. You could just tell whose mind it is. Okay, that's Pearl, obviously. That's Amethyst because she's eating, so something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, in the episode,
And anyone who fuses with Garnet, you just know that they're gonna win the fight anyway.
To be continued on that. So in the episode,
Garnet does fuse with someone at some point, doesn't she?
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So in the episode, basically, Steven learns about fusing, and he's really excited, and it's a cool concept for him.
You would be very good at fusing later on. Wait, I can do that too?
I'm not gonna no comment on that.
That would
be, well, maybe it could work for him. He's human, so I don't know if humans and humans can. I don't know.
He is part gem, so what parts of the gem does he have, and what doesn't he have? Impossible to really say.
Can I talk about the episode now? Alright, so yeah, he learns about fusing and whatnot. They have to do a mission that requires collecting a gemstone beetle.
Yep. The heaven
beetle,
the earth beetle that Garnet is getting.
Garnet can't come with because she's too busy, stabilizing the lava so that they don't get burned. I wish we could have seen that part. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, Amethyst and Pearl have to go with Steven, and even though it's something they can do.
Steven tries to keep the peace between the two.
But he also wants them to fuse.
He never shuts up about that.
No. But apparently they can only fuse when it's an emergency. Like if it's something as big as like maybe a giant gem, a giant creature, something like that.
Yep.
Then they can do the fusion. Even if it's not exactly stable because of how different they are. These two never get along.
Nope.
And and the only thing that's keeping them together is their love for Steven.
Yeah. Which is nice.
So yeah, they're going along, and they meet a little mountain goat, Steven Jr. Steven Jr.'s what? My son.
Steven, you have a lion. That's enough.
Yeah, he already has a lion, so maybe he shouldn't. He shouldn't go with the mountain goat, but because mountain goats are useless. No offense, Steven Jr.
Yeah, I would keep the lion. Screw the goat.
Screw the goat. Just trying to think of what else. Music. Well, I love the music. I love the Final Fantasy-esque music. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you were listening to it when she successfully fuses, and you can hear the this techno-y kind of music, but you can hear the piano in there as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, it did sound Final Fantasy.
And the awesome thing is, when you're fused, both your weapons can merge and become something completely different. So the whip and the spear can become a giant bow and arrow, which is awesome. And that's it, really.
I think so. Yeah.
I already talked about fusing, and I will talk more about fusing when we get to a specific episode, because I have great ideas about that one.
That's going to be a fun one.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's just fusing, and just all of my major ideas have been put on the table, really, and I'm just repeating myself, which is boring.
Alright. So that's it for this episode. He still has the top hat. I'm the Tie Guy.
I'm Roberto Espinosa.
And we'll see you next time.
All I wanna do.
Give me that hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. That's a catchy ass song, I swear.
Yeah. Weird but catchy.
Wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. All I wanna do is help you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna be is someone who gets to see a giant woman. Oh, I know it'll be great, and I just can't wait to see the person you are together. If you give it a chance, you could do a huge dance, because you are a giant woman. You might even like being together, and if you don't, it won't be forever. But if it were me, I'd really wanna be a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. Do you know who I am?
All you wanna do is see me turn into
A giant woman.